What up, YouTube? T-Moves here. Here is my review for this new film titled Guns Akimbo, which you'll be mistaken if you thought it was based on a comic book, but really it's an original film. Like, I literally thought it was based on something. I thought it was either based on a comic book or even a video game or whatever. Nope, it's just an original concept, which is pretty cool. I mean, this is a good example of, Hollywood does do original concepts and all, and this is fully original. Actually, this even reminds, even though the movie itself haven't came out yet, this literally sort of reminds me of that new Ryan Reynolds movie that's coming out called Free Guy, where he's a background in a video game. This has a bit of a little of elements of that, so that's pretty cool there too. Anyway, now this is an action comedy that stars Daniel Radcliffe, who, Daniel Radcliffe, when you think of him, you're of course your mind will cross Harry Potter and all, and yeah, he's best known for Harry Potter, blah blah blah. But holy cow, the guy's been doing some weird stuff. He's been doing some whack-out stuff. I mean, remember he played a fart... Daniel Radcliffe literally was in a movie where he played a foreign corpse. And he's been, of course, he played a white supremacist in a film a couple years back. I mean, he's been really branching out outside of the Harry Potter world. And here, I think this is probably one of the best roles. Maybe the best non-Harry Potter role I've seen him as. I thought Daniel Radcliffe was awesome. He had some really cool, this movie has some really whack-out violence in it. It's, really entertaining. I mean, it has an interesting premise, too. It stars, it stars Radcliffe, who portrays Miles, who is this mopey coder who's really been depressed ever since his breakup with Nova, played by Natasha Liu Bordizzo, and he ends up, he really takes his time out from mainly getting drunk and soaking on, and of course talking crap to online trolls and all, because let's be fair, online trolls really, I hate online trolls. They're just the worst. And he also, plays this, game called Schism, and which really, in which viewers can watch real-world death matches conducted in the streets of Sharpnel City. And so, the site's operators, which is a crew of Road Warrior rejects, led by this tattoo guy named Richter, played by Ned Denani, ends up showing up at his apartment. And they end up knocking him out, and so really, Miles wakes up with, get this, machine guns bolted in his hands, and he can't really he can't even show people it's his hands because the guns are literally bolted in the dude's hands, and people think he's gonna fire at them and all that. So, and in order to escape and all, he has to. He is told that he'll have to kill Schism, a star assassin who's this Fury named Nyx, played wonderfully by Samara Weaving, who you'll be still mistaken if you thought she was Margot Robbie. Seriously. That girl really looks like Margot Robbie so much, and I'm literally becoming a fan of that girl. Of course, she's best known for Ready or Not, The Babysitter. I think Samara Weaving, she does not only have good looks, yeah. She does that, but she has good looks. But that girl could do great action. I know she was really great in this. Her back and forth with Daniel Radcliffe was pretty decent. And I thought this thing was really it got bloody, it got violent throughout the whole film. I mean, this literally felt it also felt like that recent that movie that got released a couple years back, Hardcore Henry. This literally felt like a video game. I mean, it literally felt like you were playing a video game, and I thought this thing was pretty cool. And it was also from the same director of that person who did that movie, Deathgasm, I think it was called a couple years back. I thought the direction was pretty decent. Yeah, it was a little dumb. It did got a little cheesy at times, but man, I really had myself fun. I find myself having a good time watching this. I mean, Daniel Radcliffe, let me just put it this way. He traded his magic wand for machine guns. Let's put it that way. Anyway, yeah, I thought this movie was really fun. Had great action, cool effects, cool villain. I mean, it's not a great movie. I'm not going to say it's perfect or anything. But if you guys haven't seen it, go check out Guns Akimbo. You'll definitely enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Guns Akimbo? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And what are your thoughts on Dan Radcliffe like doing more stuff outside, like outside the outside being Harry Potter? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.